guys, welcome back to my channel. Another year and another decade, and I'm happy to have you back, guys. I've been quite MIA for a little bit, been busy with the holidays and parties, but I'm here now and I'm doing the rest of my handbag collection. Like Loewe Vuitton, Dior, and other designer brands. But yes guys, thank you so much for sticking up with me in 2020. And yeah, I don't have a lot of handbags in my current collection compared to my last year's video. I did let go of some bags that I don't use anymore, and I feel much happier now that I have a fewer and more curated collection. I feel like I do use these bags even more, and also I've enjoyed them thoroughly than last year, just because I've just been overwhelmed constantly, like buying impulsively. But yeah, I am in such a better place right now and I'm thankful for that as well. I do want to own these bags and I wanted to see them and adore their beauty, but in all honesty guys, I love to use things. I enjoy that even more, and I feel like I get the most optimum joy from actually using these items and rather than just adoring at the distance. But that's just me guys. Others are different, so yeah, we're all different in that way. So we'll start this video. I would start randomly and I'll just share a couple of insights on these bags. And yeah, my luggage, it's the Loewe Vuitton Keepall bandolier in size 45, and this is in the Macasa line, which has black treated leather. And yeah, I've used this in my recent trip to, not recent, it's last year, my Japan trip. And I mean, it can be very heavy, but I have just just that sheer joy of having something luxurious on your travel just makes that trip even more special. And I've got some luggage tags here just to commemorate all the travels. This one I bought from the Philippines, so yeah, and just that Loewe Vuitton luggage tag that I had heat stamped. And this one I'm not sure where I got it actually, but this luggage tag reminds me of my first few years here in Australia, and I got this for probably $10 at Fossil, which I'm so happy because oh my gosh, $10 for a luggage leather tag. So I also got these heat stamped at the Fossil store, which they don't charge, it's free cost. So yeah, this is pretty much it. The Loewe Vuitton Keepalls are so iconic, especially with the vachetta raw leather. I just adore that, especially looking at it on Pinterest on other people in the airport, but I'm not sure if I'll be using it and making marks on it. I don't know if I'll be happy or just stressing about it, but I am very happy with this decision of getting this with the treated black leather trims, just because it's carefree and I don't have to worry about the handles getting oiled up with my lotion and everything like that. So, but the only thing that I don't like about this is the strap, because the strap doesn't have a grip on other Keepalls I've seen. They have tiny dots that is rubberized, so it just gives you a bit of a grip on your shoulder, but mine doesn't have. It's just a smooth leather, so I use a different strap to use this on my travel. And I mean, this bag can be very heavy, I'll just tell you, but yeah, it's just that joy actually that you need to sacrifice for. So yeah, it's the Loewe Vuitton Keepall 45. And let's move on to another Loewe Vuitton item. And I got this for an amazing deal guys. This is the cheapest most inexpensive designer bag that I got, and I'm pretty sure I got this for 175 bucks from an eBay seller, and yeah, so happy. I mean, it's pretty good, in good condition. So 175 for Louis Vuitton, like not even a vintage item. I was just surprised to have this in my collection. I'm very grateful. And this is the Louis Vuitton, what do you call this? It's a tote, can't remember. Oh my gosh, which one is this? Davis tote. Yeah, it's the Davis tote. It's a discontinued like line or tote. You might find this on some pre-loved luxury websites, preferably on eBay, and I've probably seen one on Fashion File, but yes, I just adore the Makassar line just because of the sheer, like, just being carefree, guys. I am all for not fussing about the bag and just enjoying and making it more functional. And sometimes I switch up straps on this just to make it a little bit more interesting. Sometimes I would borrow a strap from this bag and I would attach it here just because, you know, it does fit, and brown with this canvas looks like something that Nicolas Gasquet has done before or similar to that. And yeah, very much happy with it. I don't use this a lot at work just because I'm saving it for like days that I feel down. I would wear it to work. Like, it just makes me feel good just do like wearing it at work. But I think if you use this all the time, it just kind of, the joy just wears down a little bit. But yeah, this is my pick me up bag to work. So that's the Louis Vuitton Davis tote. And another Louis Vuitton piece. I think this is the last Louis Vuitton item in my collection, is the Palm Springs backpack in the size, and this is the largest size. Also the Makassar line, I believe, with the black trims, leather trims, and I believe they've got the new version of this with the zip like peeking out and not like hidden underneath. And I think that's a good idea for doing that, guys. And just because of a lot of issues with the Palm Springs, especially on the mini size that I've seen. And also my friend, I can't remember her channel, but she has this for a few years, and after some time this canvas like lip of the bag got like beaten up and broken. So I was happy to know that they replaced it. So I mean, I don't use this a ton of times, but on those days that I use this, it just gives me that joy, that spark of joy. I would use this most of the time going to the cinema. I would put snacks inside, my water bottle, and anything to that extent. And I also use this for like going out of town trips when I know I don't want to be fussing about my bag, and just love it so much. It's so malleable, and yeah, just because of the canvas is malleable, you'll fit a little bit more. And yeah, that's my Palm Springs backpack in the size. I'm not really sure if this is considered designer, but I'll just sneak it into this video too. But I do love this. It's a Polo Ralph Lauren. I believe it's vintage. It's a box style bag, and in this kind of like a patent leather finish. And this bag didn't come with the strap, and so recently I decided to purchase a third-party strap from Etsy, and so happy with this decision. I mean, I paid probably $50 for this leather strap, and the quality is insanely good, and I will use this so much now that I have the perfect strap to go with it. And yeah, look at that. So yeah, pretty much plain and simple. It has this like leather strap just to keep it shut. You thread it through there and pull that thing down just to shut it. And it doesn't open widely, so that's just a con of this bag. But I just love how different this is. I haven't seen anyone rock this bag, so I just love that, you know? Just making you a little bit special. So yeah, that's my Ralph Lauren box bag. So let's move on. I've got this from a couple months ago last year. This is the Dior triple saddle clutch. It has that 3 compartments similar to the trio concept of Celine, and this is in the leather version. This came with the oblique pattern, and I just thought to myself, like, I wanted something from the new collection from Dior, like the saddlebags, but I felt like, I don't know, I'm quite torn with having the oblique canvas and a leather version of it. But yeah, because I think leather is always better than the canvas, and I'm so afraid of, you know, getting a canvas, and you know, I've seen vintage bags like getting faded through time, but this one I wouldn't worry as much. I haven't used this actually for quite a bit, but I wanted to use this more and just test out if I still really love it or feel like letting go of it. But yeah, I just want to test run this bag for a little bit more. But yeah, I just love the subtleness of this. It doesn't have a lot of branding aside from this like zipper pulls, which says C and D here, which, you know, makes this bag a little bit more versatile. So that's that. It's the Dior triple saddle clutch. Right, I will now move on to Dior as well, and I'm pretty sure that most of the people are now done and over with the saddlebag trend or kind of phase. But no, I feel like I didn't regret this at all. And this is the Christian Dior Saddlebag. This is from, I'm not sure, it's probably from John Galliano's collection. This is like a sportswear version which has the mesh on there at the back and here. So yeah, just so sporty, and this is the most carefree bag that I have. And I've used this on travels to the Philippines, to Singapore, to Japan, and I love it so much. But I just need to get this Velcro replaced just because it doesn't stick, or like to keep it shut, so it's not as secure. But love this one. I got this from Modsy, a pre-loved luxury website here in Australia. And hey guys, shout out to Modsy, thank you so much. And no, it's not a sponsored video, but oh my gosh, I just love this. So carefree, and I would say I nailed this purchase just because of the amount of use I've gotten out of it, and I didn't pay like a pretty penny on this. I got this for $300, I think, from 2017? 2017, yeah. 2017, maybe. I can't remember. It's 2017, isn't it? Well, I think it's 2017. But just love it. I love it. I adore it. This would stay in my collection forever. Alright, now another very special Dior piece is another saddlebag, and I feel like this is the most beautiful like saddle bag that I've seen so far. It's a shearling version. This is like real fur. It gives you different textures. Got this furry like kind of texture, smooth leather here, which has a stripe detail across, and suede in here. And like when it gets shine through the light, it lights and gives you some interest, isn't it? But I do love this as, like, if you use this, you can use this as a crossbody, but this feels like more like a top handle kind of bag, and just using it like this, and others put it on across the shoulder like that, and it has a silver like hardware, which I think makes it a little bit more modern, and yeah, love it so much. And I would use the strap from this bag as well, and it does fit, or style wise it looks much more interesting with that strap. And yeah, I mean, if you're a real Dior fanatic, just yeah, I'm still not over it, guys. I'm still tempted to get a kind of a canvas oblique pattern. Not sure if I would like a saddlebag, but that's on the wish list. And yeah, I love this so much. It's a present from my partner, and yeah, love it, love it. So that's my Dior saddlebag. Alright, so I don't have a lot more bags here, so let's move on to my Ex Nihilo 8 mini bag. And I've had this maybe in 2016. I believe so, it's 2016 or 2017, probably early 2017, and I haven't used this quite a lot. I might use this 1 or 2 times from the past years that I've got this, but now that I have put the strap, an extra strap to it, I can't stop wearing it actually, just because, you know, the strap that it came with it just a little bit fiddly. This like bag strap has changed the game for me with this bag, and it's kind of a tote style, and yeah, I love this cross-bodied like this, and like, yeah, look, it's beautiful. But I'm pretty sure I'm certain that Ex Nihilo does sell like the strap, and this is, I'm not sure, $400, I think $400 something dollars, but they do have a lot of sales going on. So if you're thinking about purchasing this, I highly recommend wait for the sales. And this is like a perfect tan colored bag, and yeah, like the aesthetic of this similar to something like a Loewe bag would have, similar to the hammock, but I love this with the structuredness. It might lose its shape through time, but I've had this for 3 years now and it still is in pristine condition. There's no loss of structure or shape, but the leather is so sturdy. So very happy with this, and it's the Ex Nihilo 8 mini bag. Yeah, and shout out to Jenny, the founder of this. It's actually a Melbourne-based designer, contemporary designer. So yeah, and she's done a good job with keeping the brand like sustainable. There are options like vegan leather on their bags, and she's done charity works down to the last 2. And it's my Loewe Puzzle bag Patrick. I've done quite a few videos regarding this, and just my love for this hasn't faded at all. I love this to bits. I'm thinking about having a mini size of this in the same color, but I wanted it in gold hardware. If they do happen to release it in gold hardware, I might pull the trigger. I kind of regretted selling my navy one, but yeah, I kind of had too much bags during that time, and so I was overwhelmed and sold it. But yeah, I would be happy to have it back. Oh jeez, these bags, but so happy with the wear and tear. And this bag, I mean, was trendy, I think, but you know, it's still here and I still love it. Then that's what makes it like set apart from other like designer trendy bags. Puzzle bag has now gone up in price, and I think that says something with the brand. So yeah, got this for 28.50 Australian dollars. It is my favorite bag of all these bags. You need to see my top 5 designer bags. So this is Patrick, my Loewe Puzzle bag in the small size with the feet in here. So yeah, that's. So we've got this very sleek, very clean Celine box bag. This is in the like calfskin leather. It has some grain to it. It's not like so shiny and smooth. It has some wear when I purchased this, but I have come into peace with that, and I'm pretty sure this would get scratched up anyway in the future. So oh, there's a new scratch there. I mean, you know, these bags are meant to be used. I can't keep them in the bubble, otherwise I won't enjoy using them. But I just love this sleek like design, especially when it's like photographed on the side like this, or you know, it's been photographed like that. I love it so much. I feel like this is not overpriced at all. It's all full leather, in and out, and yeah, I love it so much. I think this is my favorite like item in 2018 that I have purchased. And I'm thinking about having this in the camel color, but in the liege or liege leather. So yeah, I love it so much. I adore this bag. And I think that's all for this video. I have done my Chanel collection. This is everything else that I have. As I have mentioned, I have let go of my other designer bags, and yeah, I'm such in like zen in terms of my collection. I'm wanting more bags, but not as eagerly as before, and I kind of like stepped onto the brakes and just trying to enjoy every bit of my bags for now. So yes guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I kept it a little bit like concise, if it was even, but thank you so much for sticking with me from 2018 to 2019 and to this like new decade. Thank you so much for watching guys, and thank you so much for subscribing. And yes guys, I will see you guys on my next video, and make every day count, and let's be productive and be positive guys. Thank you so much, and see you on my next one. Bye.